morning, YouTube family. It's your boy Dwayne Burns, and I'm back. This is gonna be day 3 of the vlog, a day in the life of door-to-door solar sales. Haven't really gotten ready for the day yet, but you see I got my slicks here. This is really all you need when I go canvassing and I'm going door-to-door. This is all that I take with me. Just this small notepad with 3 laminated sheets of paper that talks to people about the cost of energy, the annual rising cost, the rates that they're paying for power from the utility company. And I use my cell phone, which has a canvassing tool that allows us to see who owns the home, how long they've lived there, basic information, so that when I approach this person that I don't know at all, you know, I know a little bit about them, and I'm able to kind of start the process of like breaking their preoccupation and piquing their interest. So here I am. I'm at my condo building. Okay. I'm getting ready to go over to what used to be a team house. It's November right now. Currently, nobody's there. We used to meet there. We used to go there before. We would all go to the doors. We'd all hang out there very, very casually. And when I was suffering from depression, if you guys follow any of my content from my channel, here's my garage. If you guys follow the content from my Instagram page, you'll see on there some very important stuff. And you'll see I was going through depression for about 6 months. Almost took my soul. But I'm back, and I'm going to be starting fresh. But I want to start back from the basics, because especially in minority communities, I feel like we are less represented in white collar occupations. We're less represented at the top of sales hierarchies. And knowing how minorities are, we're the type of people who we can get a crowd together. People, a lot of times we get out there, we have large networks of people. A lot of homeowners are going to be in your network, right? We're people that we like to talk to people. We just don't realize how much we could actually get paid to simply go out and find a key prospect who can put no money up, start saving on their electric bill today. I don't think people see the power of it, because there's not a lot of products you can get into sales on where your commission, right, is going to be $4,000 or $5,000, but somebody's going to save money, not spend more money on a product they have to buy. Energy is a must-have. We're entering into a recession period in the economy. Everybody sees this. When you're in a recession, people stop buying entertainment. People stop buying designer clothes. People stop buying new cars. Video got interrupted. People stop buying designer clothes, going on expensive vacations. So it's like we're represented in a lot of areas of sales, but a lot of times we surround our sales process around leisure products. As we enter into a recession, I hope you're looking for a new financial vehicle that is going to actually increase in growth during this recession period, because everybody knows the best time to get rich is during a recession. Why? Right? The barrier entry to the game is going to be lower. So 2023, you've got to make 2023 your year. If you make 2023 your bitch, that is going to put you in position to start being able to make investments that earn you passive income. Everybody knows that freedom from this matrix system of working for money, working to die, right? We work, consume, sleep, repeat. Right? If you want to get out of that cycle, you need to get paid more for your time. You need to stack hard cash, not credit cards, right? And then you need to start being able to position yourself to invest and create systems that generate money on their own. So we're going to be going through a 90-day process. I wanted to vlog every single day because a lot of times I feel like minorities don't get interested in door-to-door sales, solar sales, anything of that nature, merely due to the fact that they just have a disposition that is going to be some corny shit going on. They got to go to the office. They got to wear a suit and tie. They got to wear dress shoes and all this bullshit. I wear regular clothes on the doors. I'm not wearing this. I just woke up. I'm going to shower over at the other house. I got some of my work clothes over there, but I just wanted to get up, get the day started. And as I was thinking that, I had the idea, okay, why don't I start shooting in the morning so I show people what does the beginning of the day look like. Then I'm going to show you guys on the doors. And then tonight in the evening time, I'm going to be with a customer signing docs, and I'm going to take you guys through a sales cycle and see what it's like in the field, because I'm going to show you there's going to be people all over the country looking to sell solar in their markets who are going to be inspired and feel like what we're doing is something that they can resonate with, and we're going to be able to get money together. So other than that, guys, a couple other things I wanted to talk about too or touch on today was the idea of seeking high paying labor jobs. Like when I look at black people, minorities, and I think about the highest paid people, we think professional sports, entertainment, but like in regular, business, the people who are making money as minorities, these are like your doctors, your lawyers, right? Your high skilled careers that you have to work 90 hours a week. You have limiting hierarchies, structures that are set in place to where it's like you got to give somebody your time for a certain amount of time for you to level up in that business. Solar is a different animal. Nobody in sales. That's why everything in sales is equal. Sales provides the most equality for anyone in the world because there's no hierarchy structure in place that is going to make you more money. You simply have to be better at selling. You simply have to get more interested prospects, close more deals. But what most people don't realize, and I think most people don't even want to do what I did when I was making the most money in solar. But I realized after spending half the year being depressed this year, that you know what? I made 150 grand this year in solar. That was one stream of income. And I didn't knock more than 40 hours the entire year, to be honest with you guys. I've been doing solar for 7 years. I had tons and tons of referrals that came in. I had canvas for some leads. I did get some cold prospects. Some people brought deals to me, but like people don't realize they have a large enough network where they could be cultivating sales every week, right? With far less effort. And what we're seeing is in today's world, people have so little time for themselves. People go to work, right? You get up at 7 in the morning. Let's say you're an hour away commute. That means you're getting up at 6:30 to shower. You force feed. You got to get your kids ready. Then you drop your kids off. Then you head to work. Then you drive an hour back. By that time, let's say you get off at 4, right? You get home at 5. You take another shower. It's 6:30, right? You might watch an hour of TV. Then by then, you're asleep. That's the matrix system. That's the system that's keeping you from being in control of your time so that you can consciously elevate your mind. See, they don't want you to have enough time to think. If you have enough time to think, you start seeing how shit works. And if you start seeing how shit works, you stop following along. And that's what they don't want. They want you to stay asleep. So I really hope and pray that this channel is going to be a blessing to somebody, because somebody's going to take the game and run with it. I was trying to do things a different way, the way that I saw other people building solar companies, hosting meetings and doing all this fancy dancy shit. I feel like minorities, we don't need this shit. I feel like what we need is regular everyday people, a community where we can engage with each other as we're doing business, learn from each other, and just more casually be able to approach the idea, because there's so much money to be made in solar. You don't have to work 50 hours a week to make 100 grand a year. Most people are still trying to get over the 40,000 a year hump. I guarantee you, if you join me in the solar industry, I guarantee you'll make 40,000 in 3 months. you knock with me, train with me, work with me, guarantee you'll make $40,000 in 3 months. And I got tons of people out there who can attest to this. So this is where I'm at right now, sitting in traffic at the light. I think this opportunity is going to be attractive for network marketers, affiliate marketers, digital marketers. There's so many different ways to cut this. It's going to be a tremendous opportunity, and I hope that I find some new partners to go into 2023 with, because this economy is about to get treacherous. People are getting laid off. Companies are positioning themselves to downsize and shift, right? We're seeing remote jobs become the new thing, right? That used to not be a thing. Now it's almost the only thing. Everybody wants to work remote. So as we're seeing that happen, it's gonna be more competitive in the job market, because if people are working from home, that means that the state lines that divide employment are going to be lifted. So now you're competing with people in Arkansas for a California job that's remote. You want to know what that's going to do? It's going to depress wages. There's going to be less people making less money everywhere. So right now, if you want to position yourself, you need to be in control of what you earn. The only things that are going to save us are skill sets. Communication is a skill set. Marketing is a skill set. And it's a skill set that will pay you so much in a time period where attention pays the most. Okay? So I'm gonna catch up with you guys very soon. When I'm on the doors, I'll be basically turning this video back on. So if you guys give it a few minutes, it'll probably cut to another slide and you'll see me out here on the doors, and then later on with the customer. But I just wanted to start this video off letting you guys know I'm fired up today. It's a Saturday morning. This is the best day to knock. Everybody's gonna be home. And all you really have to do is commit yourself to talking to 40 prospects a day. If you talk to 40 people a day, every day of the month, or 6 days a week, or 5 days a week of the month, you will come across 2 or 3 people who are saving a significant amount of money if they go solar with you. And if you perfect your presentation and your communication, that's going to earn you more than a living. And that's what I want for everybody that's watching this video. So I'll catch you guys in a few minutes here. We'll catch on soon. All right. What's going on, everybody? I literally just got done getting dressed. I'm getting ready to head out to area, so I'm already dressed for work today. And I'm going to take you guys through this process. And as I promised before, I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more later on. As you can see, guys, I'm out here. I'm already dressed to play the game today. Door-to-door sales is an incredible opportunity. Like I said, we still have to go visit a customer that, and you guys are gonna witness me signing a 10 kilowatt deal, etc., etc. But the reason I'm shooting this video right now is because I really want to. God damn. Motherfucker driving fast for no reason. Anyways, I really want to impress upon you why joining a door-to-door sales opportunity is going to be an opportunity like you've never had in your life. And I'm running across the street and so. Hold on, guys. Okay, so door-to-door sales, it's really not about what you're selling. It's really not about how much commission you're gonna make. What it is about is door-to-door sales is Entrepreneurship University. And the reason I say that is because when you knock on somebody's door who doesn't know you, first and foremost, you only have a few moments to grab their attention. And if you put yourself in a position where you become good at talking to a complete stranger straight from their doorstep, you're gonna have no problem launching any product, launching any kind of business model that you're interested in the future, because you've already learned how to communicate with people that you don't know. Most people don't understand. The key to business is learning how to connect something of value and being able to connect with people you don't know. See, Grant Cardone harped on this when I was watching one of his videos, and he said something very similar. He said, when we're kids, we are told not to talk to strangers. That's bad advice. You know why? Strangers are the only people who are going to pay you. Strangers, the only people who are going to pay you. So if your priority or your mission is to get paid, isn't the best way you're going to be doing that is to talk to more strangers? Right? You got to learn how to talk to people and get over the hurdle of feeling like that's essentially something that's difficult for you to do. Some people, they just are hung up on talk. They're hung up in a way where like they just can't talk to people they don't know. It's uncomfortable. If you can get over that, you're gonna dominate sales and dominate expanding your business, because there's not gonna be any areas of discomfort as far as communicating the value of something and getting the message out there that people need to connect with that idea. Okay? So diving further into that, what's going on, YouTube family? So I am just getting back to you guys because I just got done canvassing for the day, and I wanted to get a chance to kind of summarize what happened today. So we have one new appointment to give a solar proposal to that we're going to be doing on Tuesday. And another thing I wanted to talk about was I told you guys I was going to take you through a contract signing today. That appointment got rescheduled for Monday. So Monday, on day 4 of the vlog, you guys should be able to see what happens when I'm in the home talking with the customer, talking about concerns, moving the project forward. That way you guys can see anybody can do this. For right now, I'm literally getting ready to get online. You see, I got my iMac up. I'm going to be editing my book. And if you haven't heard much about it already, I'm launching a book called Rich White Men's Secrets. I believe you're going to enjoy it. It basically kind of summarizes the financial principles that I've been fortunate enough to be mentored on during my journey as an entrepreneur. Because for me personally, I became an entrepreneur at 15. I tried to sell coffee. I tried to sell travel. I've really tried to sell everything from phones to cars. Every hustle that you can imagine to get to this point, I've already done it. So with that being said, you know, I decided to write a book because when I look at the minority community, when I look at the Black community, when I look at the poor class for all American society, I realized that all of the books that I read that anybody could have learned the same skill sets from, they didn't learn those skill sets merely because the person who was presenting stories, examples, and principles about financial literacy and wealth creation were unrelatable to the people who really need to understand those principles the most. So right now, look, you can see I've got edits right there. I'm going through 130 pages where I kind of lay out in urban language all of the principles that I've learned from your favorite authors, people like Robert Kiyosaki, Dale Carnegie, Robert Greene, all these different people who have had an impact on my understanding of creating wealth. I believe you guys are going to benefit from it. And I think that when you look at it from a minority perspective, I believe you're going to get more value, and you're actually going to be able to feel like you trust those principles enough to adopt them. Because when I was growing up, all these same books existed, and I always talk about it all the time, and I can laugh about it looking back. But like, I was that Black kid growing up where people were always like, you're whitewashed. You speak proper English. You must not like black people. You're not black enough. That's always been something I felt like I had to struggle with, like struggling to meet the criteria for my own blackness because of how my disposition is and how I carry myself. And because of that, a lot of the times before I ever made any money, because now I've made over $1 million in the solar industry. I've now just written a book. I've produced a movie, Dirty Cops LA, themovie.com. If you go to that website, you can see the movie that we produce. I've done so many projects and I've been able to actually position myself for cash flow and financial success that now people are willing to open their ears. And I want to kind of shift those principles and integrate stories that people feel like they can relate to more, that I feel like are really going to touch the hearts of minority communities who really need to get a financial education. So this book is going to address a lot of that. And if you go to richwhitemansecrets.com, you should be able to order the book by the time that most people see this video. So with that being said, I will be shooting another video on Monday. We'll see if I go live tomorrow, but for sure Monday I'll be going live right before I hit the doors. And I'm going to try to break down some more stuff that I feel like is going to be extremely helpful, because a lot of what I feel like holds people back is just fear of the unknown. Black people are not introduced to white collar jobs early on in their life. Like, for example, I never forget, I grew up in Brentwood, California, as I talk about all the time. And when I was in high school, a lot of my friends had real estate professionals in their family. So I had a friend named Jalen. His mom was a real estate agent, and his dad was a broker, right? Those were some people who taught me some financial principles that have never left me to this day. I've been mentored by so many middle-aged white men, right? Because people in America have this misconception that wealth is only given to, the greater class of America, white Americans. I have nothing against white Americans. The reason I called the book Rich White Men's Secrets is because people think that the information that is presented in these principles are reserved for the white and the wealthy already. And there couldn't be something that's further from the truth. When I got a chance to experience that circle of people, I realized that none of those people cared about my race. In fact, because I was a young black kid who spoke properly, who dressed well, who looked like he was trying to get something done, a lot of those people for free pulled me to the side, gave me valuable information about their industry, but also business as a whole. And I've been able to couple those things up along with, like in my last, I'd say, decade of entrepreneurship, I would say that I probably have spent over $200,000 on coaching, consulting, courses, books, workshops, webinars, workshops, all these different things that give me more knowledge. And I want to kind of, in turn, as we see this economy turning down, I want to give you guys those information, but give it to you in a story that's going to feel more relatable. It's going to feel like something that you can do. And when you look at the fact that you're already using those principles to some degree at a smaller scale, I feel like it's going to open your eyes to how you can scale those same concepts at a higher level, right? So we're going to be talking a lot about that, and I hope that you're going to get a chance to read the book. For now, I just wanted to check in, ending day 3 of the door-to-door solar sales life, and tell you guys, hey, we rescheduled this appointment for Monday, but Monday we're going to be on day 4. I want to introduce some new information to you guys, and I appreciate every single person who's following along in this vlog and everyone who will see it in the future that gets value from it. But there are some critical components that I believe that a lot of people are going to learn a lot if they tune into every single day of this 90-day challenge that I'm doing for vlogging. So I just want you guys to know I appreciate you tremendously if you're a viewer. I want you to know I'm just like you. I started off where most people are going to be starting off when they see this video. And I just want you to know you need to stay inspired, stay encouraged. Don't let the riffraff and all of the noise in the background prevent you from learning, adopting, and growing, right? Because you have to put yourself around a different circle of people who think a certain way in order for those things to really settle in to your conscious thoughts every single day. The biggest challenge I had as a minority entrepreneur, to tell you the truth, was family and friends. At 15 years old, I might have started a little bit younger than a lot of people who are trying to be entrepreneurs. But at the end of the day, the limiting beliefs that we have within the minority community are what hold us back. So my parents discouraged me from being an entrepreneur. Both my mom and dad did not want me to drop out of college. We had a period where we weren't even speaking to each other, all because of the fact that I dropped out of college to be an entrepreneur. A lot of people feel that pressure, and it's already hard enough to succeed in trying to build a business on your own as it is. And the minority community makes it harder. Your friends are going to discourage you. The people you look up to are going to discourage you because they're going to project their own personal experiences onto what you can accomplish. And I just want to be the voice of reason and tell you, whatever it is that you're dreaming, keep dreaming. Whatever it is that you're thinking, keep growing, keep wanting more for yourself. And I promise you, something amazing will happen if you just commit to not giving up. You don't know what the day or time is that you're actually going to be able to start seeing your momentum grow, but I guarantee you it will if you just stay committed. So thank you guys so much. I hope that you would please, for me, I'm trying to grow this channel to 10,000 subscribers in the next 10 months, right? That's 1,000 subscribers per month. If you can do that for me, please hit the like button. Hit the share button and put this on social media, right? If you really feel like this video is like, oh man, you guys should check out this guy's vlog. He's going to start really releasing a lot of information that could be valuable to people that you follow, your friends, your family, whoever, right? Please share this, right? Smash the like button, but also hit the subscribe button so you get notifications about when I go live, and always check the description box for resources that I'm going to be putting in there. That way, after the video is over, you can get additional resources for things in the video that stuck out to you, that you want more information on, training on, etc., etc. So again, thank you guys so much. It's a blessing to be connected to you. It's a blessing for people of like minds to come together. When I was in your same position, there were so many YouTubers, people who are already achieving success, and those people really inspired me to keep going, and it really did pay off. So I will see you guys on the next video. Make sure that you hit the like button, share button, subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.